Hi everyone, I am so excited to be making a video. I haven't made a video in, I feel like, months. It probably has been months, but I've told you guys before on my other videos that my laptop will not let me edit. So I've been trying to figure out a way to edit, and I'm actually going to be buying a new laptop. So I'm super excited about that. But in the meantime, I'm making this video and gonna post it with very limited editing, so sorry in advance, but I'm super excited to be filming again. And today's video is going to be a motivational one because I feel like right now we need some motivation and some positivity in the world. Before I begin, I just want to give a little life update. Life has been lifing like always. I also kind of wasn't making videos because there's been a lot of like loss in my family and friend group recently. So I've just been taking time to like focus on work and being with my friends and family. So it sucks because it's sad, like grief and losing someone. It's just like really hard no matter what, no matter who it is. And so I've been trying to navigate that also while navigating everything else like work and all of that. So I always talk about how mental health is so important. So with everything that I've been going through, I've really been trying to focus on my mental health and just make sure I'm okay. The world is also very crazy right now, or at least the United States. There's a lot going on, and it can be super overwhelming, especially for me. I can only speak to how I feel, and it is very overwhelming for me. I want to cry all the time with what's going on. I don't promote violence, and I just feel like there's so much violence going on. At least that's what's being shown in the media, and of course, the media can't always be trusted. But I just feel like the energy in these United States right now is just like so chaotic, and I don't know. I've been trying to really get back into praying in my spirituality because ultimately that's what helps me to feel better. So that's my little life update. And today, kind of like a good segue is today I'm going to be talking about putting ourselves first and making sure we're okay and focusing on our own mental health. And yeah, basically, in a nutshell, that's what I'm going to be talking about. And this is all stemming, these ideas that I'm going to be talking about is all stemming from a video that is on YouTube by the YouTube channel Mindset Shift Daily. It's kind of a tongue twister. And it's basically they release videos every day and they're like motivational, and they're usually in Joe Dispenza's voice. I don't know if it's AI, like if he's an AI of his voice and this is just like motivational stuff, or if he actually was saying this and they're posting it. I'm not sure. But either way, it works because what it says has really encouraged me and pushed me to want to focus on myself, set boundaries, pour into myself. So, yeah. The video that I've been listening to nonstop by that YouTube channel the title is called Life is Short. No, sorry. I don't know where I got that from. I think I just wrote down Life is Short because life is short and that's what I wanted to talk about. But the video is called You're a Queen, Start Acting Like One. So basically it's just a video talking about how, sorry, my dog is like, wants my attention. You are a queen, start acting like one. So basically the whole video is Joe Dispenza stating that we need to embody our queen/king energy. He only says queen, but I'm saying queen and king because this could be towards men or women or whoever. But but basically the video is saying that when you are a queen or when someone's a queen, they just have the energy of a queen. Like they don't need to force anything because it's just kind of like an aura, like an aura, and they just embody being a queen. Like no one has to convince them they are. They just are. And they don't have to explain anything to anyone. Like they set boundaries. They're kind of, they just know that they're worthy. They're worthy of what they have. They're worthy of their status. They're worthy of their money. They're worthy of all of that. And even if they have doubts or anything like that, like they don't show it to people because that's not what a queen or king does. They just kind of have the face of like, I'm unshakable. Like you can have any opinion about me, but I don't even care about that or care about what you say about me or what you think about me because I know who I am. I know what I stand for, like values, things like that. So I really just love this video because of embodying that queen energy, what that means. And I want to incorporate that in my life and in my soul because I'm a person who likes to like people please in a way, and I do care. Honestly, I do care about what people think about me. Not everyone, but you know, certain people who you care about or family, things like that. Or if you hear like they were saying something, like it really affects me. And I've always been very sensitive since I was little, like very, very sensitive. And it's not something that I put down because I like being a sensitive person. I'm more of like an empath, and I do feel like I feel very deeply, and that's something I've learned to love. But at the same time, there's a point where you can be too empathic and let people kind of like dictate your life or listen to what everyone else says, and you don't, and I don't listen to what I want to do. So a lot of my inner work growing up, being an adult, is having to figure out like what do I want? Like what do I need? What do I want to do with my life? Like what who cares what anyone else says? Like it's my life. And another thing is over explaining, and that's something that the video talks about is I always feel like I have to explain everything, like why I'm doing what I'm doing to everyone. But that's, you don't like, no one owes anyone anything. Like I maybe if like, you know, you're a teenager is still living in your parents' home and stuff, something like that. But like when you're an adult, you're paying your own bills, like things like that. You have your own job, like you're running your own life basically. You don't owe anyone an explanation. So I'm trying to remember that, and this video talks about that, because ultimately you have to live your life for yourself. And when you're living your life for everyone else, your cup gets depleted. And at the end of it all, when it's just you, sometimes you don't even know who you are. And let's say like no one's there to help you. Like you're going through something, you're there for everyone, but no one's there for you, and then you really need someone and like no one's there. You're going to say what, like who am I? Like what foundations do I have? Like what backbone do I have? What strength do I have? It's something that you have to build up, kind of like building up. It's like building up setting boundaries. Like it's not something that people just can do from one day to the next. Like some people have to build it up and practice it every day, because if not, you're going to forget and you're going to go back to the old habits or the childhood habits that you had when you were a kid, you know, because it's easy to fall back into those habits, especially if you've been doing those things for years. Like if you're 25, 26, 27, even like 40, some people have decided they don't want to like live for anyone else but themselves at like 40 or 45. And so they have all like they have the work to do where You know, it can happen at any age where you just realize that you don't want to be whatever it may be. My case is that over explaining and people pleasing and, you know, like being sensitive and caring what everyone thinks about me. But someone else could be like, oh, I'm too closed off, I'm too mean, I don't have any friends because I push everyone away. It could be anything. I'm just stating from my personal experience because I don't want to, that's all I can speak on, right? Like, I can't speak on anyone else's experience. That's your own experience. That's your worldview. That's what you're going through, and no one can take that away from you. Like, you can say, I feel this way, and someone can try and say, well, you shouldn't feel like that. You shouldn't feel like this. No one can take away how you feel. No one can take away your experience. No one can take away what you've been through. So, like, it doesn't matter if people say you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that, or you shouldn't feel this, you shouldn't feel that. Like, you're allowed to feel what you're allowed to feel. Like, you're allowed to heal the way you want to heal. You know, like, we have free will. Like, thank goodness. I am grateful that I live in a place and I grew up in a place where I have free will. I'm able to, you know, work on myself and go to a therapist, go to a psychiatrist, like, all these things. So, I know that was a lot, but this is just, honestly, this video has really been changing my mind, my thoughts, my beliefs for the better. I can honestly go on and on about it, and I'm gonna keep making more videos about it because there's so many different points of the video. I think it's 30 minutes long, but there's so many different points of the video. Like, every single sentence is like blows my mind away. It's not like it's like one sentence and then 10 minutes later another sentence. Like, every single sentence is so profound that I listen to it every single day, and each time I find something different to focus on. So yeah. So I will leave it at that because I can go on about this video, but I don't want to make this video that I'm making right now too long because I want to, like, have it in parts. So tomorrow, I'm not going to promise, but I'm going to try to film another video stating what's been changing in my life since I've been listening to this video every single day for the past 3 weeks. So I will be back with more on my experience in changing my beliefs, my thought patterns, my subconscious beliefs, my childhood habits. Yeah, it's been a lot, but I am grateful to be filming again. I cannot wait for my new laptop, which I will be getting next week. Fingers crossed. But yeah, I like, subscribe, comment. I almost forgot what I usually say because it's been so long. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Add me on Instagram, Celestial Goddess, TikTok, Celestial Goddess, with 2 eyes. I'm putting it all in the description. If you have any questions, you can reach out to me on my email or even DM me. My email is celestedaily01@gmail.com. So yes, thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.